Hey guys, welcome to my channel, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126 and Answers by Queen Spirit. Also, check out the newsletter. I worked very hard on it. It's on my site, queenspirit1126.com. And let's go ahead and get into it. So we are reading for our attitude number 8. What I really feel is that you guys keep a lot to yourselves, keep a lot bottled up, can definitely come off as not needing anybody, not needing emotional support. Also can come off as not having a real team. And when I say a team, I mean somebody that supports you mentally, physically, emotionally, not just somebody that you work with to make money or to achieve a specific goal, but somebody that really supports you. All right. So the first thing I noticed is that we have a little trinket here. This looks like a little boy. He's kind of like upside down on his head. That's the trinket I pulled for encouragement. So we have 3 piles. Encouragement is here. The pitfalls for your attitude number. And then over here we have the resolution. All right. So I'm definitely going to say you guys have had some issues. So I'm going to say I'm getting definitely childhood trauma. But more than trauma, I feel this energy of a lot of disappointment in your childhood. So much so that it's kind of shaped who you are today. All right, so we have 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra, imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. So imagination and childhood coming up. I feel like there's a lot of things that you guys have dreamed about when you were a kid, right? And you've kind of like put it on the back burner. But Spirit is like, put those dreams back into your mind, like fantasize about it again so that Spirit can, come through. All right. So we got healing energy. Definitely, I feel there is something from childhood that needs to be healed. We have green here and pink, which is definitely giving heart chakra vibes. And then we have the color blue, which is throat chakra. So what I feel, or it looks blue to me, it could be purple, y'all, which, it could go to imagination. I don't know, but I'm feeling blue. And I'm feeling throat chakra vibes. No, that's definitely purple. Sometimes I feel like I could be colorblind. So anyway, with the throat chakra coming to my mind, I definitely think that you guys should communicate. Spirit is telling you it's fine. Look at this movement. I feel like your reading today is all about movement. And I would guess one of your pitfalls may be standing still. I don't know, but Spirit is like, keep moving. Keep moving. Do the things that you want to do. Do the things that would heal your heart, heal your soul. Right? And then the 3rd eye chakra and the crown chakra, which is purple, help us connect to our higher power, our source, spirituality, things like that. So we got the clover, we have the ring, and then we have the whip. Okay, the clover is 2 is good luck. The number 2 is associated with you and spirit. So it's like me and my spiritual connection, you and your spiritual connection, individual and their connection to spirit. Okay. And this is also our connection to ourselves, our sacral chakra. Okay, so What I'm feeling here heavy is to be committed to the things that bring you love. Be committed to the things that are good for you. Everything else you could throw to the side because you don't need it. Okay? And so I'm also getting this warning, right? Because we have movement here and then we have this whip. This comes to 10 and this is 11. So you basically have 3 1s and a 0. I'm feeling like right here, Spirit has blocked a movement for you that would be dangerous to you. All right, and Spirit is telling me to pull a card. Okay, because I didn't pull any tarot cards for this pile, so let's see what we are getting here. Okay, so there's definitely you see this 2 of Wands and 5 of Wands. This is what I cut to. There's definitely a vibe here of some kind of plans that you were making, some kind of movement that you were trying to push forward, especially with this 2 and 2 matching up. That is given it's gonna cause conflict, right? This 5, we may have 2 and 5 right here with this commitment. So it may be something that you have been committed to for a while, and Spirit is like, if you move forward in that, no, and you need to heal. So this stone is standing out to me. This may have something to do with something that happened in childhood or something that you really some kind of disappointment. I'm feeling really heavy. All right. And Spirit is like, you can go in another direction. Spirit, what is this event that the collective should be walking away from? Our attitude 8s. So we have Temperance here, and we have 4 Cups. And right at the bottom, Ace of Wands. This all feels like this Temperance card, she is doing too much. She got all them arms. She's doing something different in every arm. She's not even trying to make things match up. Energy is scattered. Okay. And what I'm also getting is that this is something that you've pulled away from before and you have just gotten new energy in. Okay. And so this is what I was talking about in the beginning. Something like from your childhood that you used to want to do, that you've kind of like killed that dream. Okay, so I'm getting this is 2 different things, guys. This isn't, oh yeah, you're supposed to forget about this dream. No. This is something else though. This is something else that's overstimulating you. This is a change that you don't really care for because it's gonna have you doing too many things and it's not even so fulfilling. That's what I'm getting. So Spirit is like, do not do this. I know you've done it before, but don't do it again. You know what I'm saying? I think I explained in the last Attitude 6 reading is that you have to be careful about the things that you do, right? You can be like, oh well, like the drop ship shit that people do. You could be like, oh yeah, I can make a lot of money. You popular on social media. It'll be easy to set it up and sell it. And by easy, I mean simple. It's still work. And that's the thing. If you start making money in something that you don't enjoy doing, it's kind of like sticking yourself to that. And in the end, if you don't like doing it, that's not the way you're supposed to go. And I'm definitely not talking about the the things like, for instance, I write and I like to write. I don't like to edit. That don't mean that I'm not meant to write because I don't like to edit. It just means that that's part of it that I don't enjoy, but overall it's something that I do enjoy a lot. So really pay attention to it. To see what is this transformation that's transforming into something that you're good at, but you don't really like it, into something that you really love to do and you can develop your skill. Okay, so I have a couple things here. I have a flower, right? We're going to pull that a little later. So a flower to me, and it has 5 petals. A flower is going to represent soul growth, personal growth, right? You got the number 5. I literally, like, I'm looking in here, and the butterfly trinket was standing out to me. Butterflies are all about transformation. If you guys are not on my Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You should be there. But anyway, there are major transformations going on, and I feel a little bit of fear, especially with the 5. It's just fear of conflict, fear if this change is going to bring you the things that you need, fear if this change is going to keep representing you as the person that you want to be represented as. And a lot of people don't know who you are because 8s can come off very, very secretive. But 8 is also the number of abundance, okay? So you guys have to make sure, it's the number of karma too. You have to make sure that you're doing things that would not only bring you abundance financially, but emotionally, mentally, bring you an abundance of connections, bring you an abundance of good things. I really, really have been feeling stressed in all of these readings to really let you guys know that this is not about money. If you are doing the things that you love to do, the money is going to come and your days will be filled with joy. Period. Even if you're not, oh yeah, a millionaire. A lot of millionaires are miserable. You don't want to be miserable. You want to be happy and you want the money. I'm just saying, you want both. All right, so we have water guardian, connect with your emotions. It's a whole nother lack of emotional connection that I'm getting. A lot of people don't trust you. And this is people you love. These are people that you care about. I'm not talking about Sam that work at the gas station on the corner. I'm not talking about her or him, whatever. I'm talking about the people in your life, the people you're married to, your children, your parents, like the people that trust you. And I feel this vibe that they're pulling away because you're unable to connect with your emotions. I feel very little effort. The things that you feel have been put on the back burner to money because it's easier for you to connect in that type of way as opposed to connecting in a way of emotional support. Now, this isn't saying that you don't love things, you're not a humanitarian and all of that. Remember, our attitude number is how we appear to other people and our perception of the world, which matters because I can say all day, what I really love to do and what I really enjoy, and the way I come off to you guys is something totally different. Like my attitude number cause that I'm sensitive and all of that, but I'm not that sensitive, but that's how I come off because of the things that are important to me. I'm not sensitive at all. But I understand how other people feel and I understand how other people work, so I can give off a sensitive attitude, like I'm sensitive to your emotions and I'm sensitive to your needs just based off the fact that this is a job that I have to do. And that's basically what I'm telling you guys. I'm not sensitive. I don't give a fuck how many videos you watch, how empathetic I can come off. I'm not sensitive. Other people's problems aren't my problems. I'm really big on not being sensitive to other people because it doesn't get you anywhere. It just doesn't. But at the end of the day, appearing that way for me is beneficial. Okay, but again, it's a good insight to both of those things, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to all the attitude numbers, how someone sees us can start to become our obligation. Oh, well, they see me this way, so I have to be this way. That's why in childhood, like you learn that Well, I don't know if y'all learned it, but I learned it. Whatever you say to your kid, that's what they're gonna be. If you be like, "Oh, you so smart," you tell them they smart all the time. You tell them they handsome all the time. You tell them they stupid all the time. They're gonna live up to that. But as an adult, you have to decide what you want and what you want to portray. And you need to offset this idea of not being sensitive to other people's feelings, because I'm almost positive, probably in your chart, that you are sensitive in some other way. You know what I'm saying? It appears in a different it appears in a different form of whatever. Okay, so we have the number 5 again, the Hierophant. We have the number 9 with the Hermit, and then we have the number 10 with the Ten of Cups. Um, mm. There's an issue with your beliefs, the things you believe, the way you choose to practice your beliefs. And I'm not saying that your beliefs are wrong. Absolutely not. I don't know what your beliefs are. But what I do feel is that you can't have unwavering beliefs. If there is something that I've learned in this spiritual world, realm, whatever, is that things change all the time. And a lot of times spirit gives you just enough information so that one, you understand it, and two, you can move in the direction that you need to move in, the things that you have prescribed to as a destiny. Remember, we choose what we want before we come to this life. And it is just like, you choosing your outfit. You gonna buy what you can afford. There are stipulations, but yeah, you still make the choice. All right, so we have the Hierophant, the Hermit. I don't think, from what I'm looking at right now, you guys haven't been really into what you want at all, right? I almost feel like you don't even think that this Ten of Cups, this emotional happiness and fulfillment, like you don't feel like that's possible. That shit sounds silly to you. When people be like, "Oh yeah, I can't imagine having sex with one person for the rest of my life," and I'm just like, first of all, people are gross, so you shouldn't be dreaming and fantasizing about having sex with a bunch of different people for the rest of your life. But hey, if that's what you want to do, be as risky as you want to be. But at the end of the day, when you decide to have a connection with somebody, when you decide to create something, when you decide to join a company or a business or a venture or whatever it is, you're not deciding to be the same for the rest of your life, for the rest of your connection. You're not deciding that these things aren't going to change and it's going to be the same forever. So I'm kind of getting this idea of that you guys have this unwavering feeling about everything. Like, this is this and that's a period. There's no gray area in between. It's either this or it's that, and life is just not like that. All right, so I picked a number for you guys, and this is a 6. The 6 of Cups is also about memories, childhood memories, and also repressed memories. Okay, so I'm going to say childhood keeps coming up in you guys' reading based off of these first 2 piles. And you probably should look into those things that are still hurting you from childhood. Now, as far as this number 6 goes, when you see the number 6, because first of all, 6 is this year. This is a 6th year. But also, 6 is the number of balance. 6 is the number of love. And 6 is the number of family. Whenever you see a 6, or whenever the number adds up to 6, let's say if you see a 1 and a 5, or a damn 2 and a 4, and it adds up to 6, remind yourself of the love around you. 6 is a number about love and family. So remind yourself of the love around you. Remind yourself of the things that feed your soul, the creative ventures, your even, if you have a job that is really emotionally fulfilling for you, um, bring your mind back to things that are satisfying. All right, so let's get this last one in. All right, so we got resolution for the pitfalls, right? Resolutions. Look, y'all, I pulled this card for you, and that says walking away from the bullshit. Just don't. If it's not beneficial for you, or if it's taking too much out of you, don't do it. And going back to that encouragement portion of the reading, that I'm really feeling like now after this, you guys should definitely look at that again. Just going back to the encouragement portion of the reading where we talked about two opportunities. One that's probably going to bring you some guaranteed money and probably make your life a little bit of a living hell. Or two, something that you could enjoy the emotional and mental stimulation, something that would grow you as a person, but maybe won't make as much money right now. Okay, but Spirit is saying that's all bullshit. Because see, you've been working for money your whole life. Since you could work, you've been working for money, right? And where has that gotten you? Are you happy? Take note of the things that are going on right now, okay? So let's see what we got. We got Guardian Angel, and then we got 21 Dove Spirit Be Peace. I'm just saying these wings. I almost feel this vibe of your guardian angels wrapping their wings around you in protection. Just feel that warmth, feel that love that they give, because it's important. Okay, so you guys got a leaf here. A leaf is fire energy. So walking away from the bullshit. First of all, I'm definitely getting Eight of Cups energy, Six of Swords energy. I do feel like this is a time of overcoming. I feel like this is a time where you guys have kind of actually put on your crown. Also get that Spirit is communicating with you highly right now. So pay attention to your intuition, okay? Make sure you guys are connecting to your guides. Look at this. What I see, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all. You guys have a lot of this yin and yang energy. It's like every single time in your life, and this might be because you're a fucking 8, but I like this. Every single time in your life, you are presented with some good shit and some bad shit at the same time. At least something that appears to be bad. And you're just like given the choice over and over again. So like right now, you see the devil, you want to take my hand, or death and rebirth, right? So who wants to die? Like, you probably would rather hang out with the devil than die. But let's be real. What is the devil really? Addiction, codependency. And what is death card? The death is permanent endings, transformation, and rebirth. Because with this devil energy, you get sucked into it and you get stuck in it. As opposed to with death, it's a ending. However harsh it may be, but it's one that you could get back up from. You see what I'm saying? And what I feel with this Fool card here, because Spirit is just like, how the fuck have you not seen this yet? How have you not seen it? How have you not noticed? If you guys notice, the 15 is the devil, that's the number 6. 13 comes to 4, death and rebirth. So I'm getting a 604 here. This is a number about love, family, connection. It's also a number of a spiritual push, right? To create a new foundation. One that is going to work not only for you, but the people you love and your whole spiritual team. So that's what I'm getting right now. And Spirit wants you to know that it's always okay to walk away from the bullshit when it does not when it does not fit your emotional, ethical, moral, or mental needs. And I'm telling you guys, it's always okay to walk away from anything that you feel like is ethically wrong, morally wrong, will hurt you and injure you emotionally, or will hurt you and injure you mentally. Do not walk into situations knowing that that somebody else already has the upper hand, because this is some triggering shit, or you feel forced and you don't want to do it. Because you're not going to be everything that you need to be in that situation. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time.